The Internet Computer ICP is what we are going to be talking about in this video. And those of you that watch my channel regularly will know that we gave a number of price predictions for a number of altcoins, and ICP was one of them. In fact, ICP is very quickly becoming one of my favorite cryptocurrency projects that there is. This idea of an internet computer, a decentralized internet. The internet computer really is fulfilling. So I don't really want to talk too much fundamentally about this project. We have done lots of other videos covering that. But what I want to do is talk actually about the internet computer from a price point of view, the ICP token from a technical point of view. Now, we gave our price prediction for the internet computer a number of months ago now. It's very much followed it. And despite what we saw happening on the weekend, last weekend, obviously we know what took place. The internet computer is still following that technical roadmap that we set out for it. And actually, the events that have taken place and how the internet computer ICP has reacted from a price point of view in relation to the broader cryptocurrency market has made me even more bullish on it. And actually, I do believe the internet computer is going to be a real shining star in this bull market that we are still concrete on being in. So we are going to be updating you guys on the price prediction. We'll be showing you what the price prediction initially was. We've got that $24.40, 43 cent to be exact, target. And then we are looking for that $200 target, depending on what happens at the $24.40 range. So we will be doing that. And then we're going to be actually looking at the internet computer against Bitcoin and the internet computer in regards to its dominance in the cryptocurrency space, both set for some pretty explosive upside, along with, in my opinion, its price in US dollar terms. So without further ado, guys, let's dive into it. And let's start things off by kind of updating you on our price prediction. You guys will know that this video is a few months old now. We were essentially looking at the internet computer breaking out of what we would identify as a stage 1 base. Okay, so it broke out of its stage 1 base. You had a bullish divergence that was apparent. It broke out of that base with volume into what we believe is now an uptrend, or a stage 2 as we term it. And we were kind of setting out this technical roadmap for it. And it's broadly followed it despite some of the volatility and there's news. There's always news headlines. We tend to not really pay too much attention to that. Are they a factor? Undoubtedly. But are they the factor? I would argue not. And actually, despite everything that's taken place, the internet computer is very much still following that technical roadmap we set out for it, actually doing very well, and very interestingly showing a lot more strength than a lot of other cryptocurrencies out there. If you look at the kind of pullback that the internet computer had on the back end of obviously what took place, it was severe, but this is actually a very normal pullback in regards to the cryptocurrency space. If you look at, very quickly, we'll do this, Ethereum as an example, and you look at the kind of pullbacks that it had in 2021, and its market cap was significantly larger than the internet computer today. We are in the realms of normality in regards to the kind of price action that we've seen in a bull market, which I believe we're in for some of these altcoins. And the internet computer actually looks like a significantly stronger chart than many others out there. You can see it is grinding up a little bit. It is chopping, but I do think you've got accumulation taking place here. You've got real elevated volume, and certainly the volume on this break was a very key sign. So we are still waiting for the internet computer to get to our double bottom target of $24.40. And then we are hoping for a reaction, essentially a right shoulder, before we then can project that $200 price prediction for the internet computer. And that is just technically where we see it going thus far. It kind of becomes a game of who can throw the biggest number out there when it comes to crypto predictions. And remember, none of this is financial advice, just all my own opinion. But we like to kind of go off what we could see technical merit in and plausibility in, not just guessing, basically. I've made that mistake previously. It's not one that we'll be making again. So the internet computer chart still, in my opinion, looks absolutely fantastic. The important thing, again, was the break here on volume. And we do think it is heading on its way to $24.40, and then likely moving on to higher ground. Still very much following the price prediction that we had for it. The other things I want to highlight, and have previously highlighted, is the internet computer in regards to dominance. So what are we looking at here when we're looking at this chart? Well, we are looking at the internet computer in regards to relative market share. So what percentage of the overall value of the cryptocurrency market does the internet computer represent? And right now it's 0.2%. we think there's technical merit for it getting all the way to 1.2%. So that is nearly a 351% gain in regards to relative market share. Okay, and this is very much following stage analysis. You had your break here. We do actually have volume on this. The volume here wasn't spectacular, but it was elevated in regards to the previous volume sessions that we had seen, and you're supporting around your 30 weekly moving average in a bit of a double bottom-esque style. I do believe you're going to actually break to the upside of this, and you're going to be gaining share in regards to the overall cryptocurrency market. It's not going to be happening in a time when Bitcoin is going down, so that means the market generally going to be going up, but the internet computer is going to be outperforming in regards to the cryptocurrencies that it finds itself around. Remember, that's coupled very much with what we're looking at the dollar chart. And we also think that to correlate this, the internet computer is potentially going to be gaining ground against Bitcoin, perhaps even to more of a degree. Okay, so we are looking at a similar thing here. The obvious comment that people will make here, and I think it's a fair one, it's not one that we're ignoring, is that what we're looking at here as a potential right shoulder is significantly, or left shoulder is significantly shallower than your right shoulder. That's not typically something that you want to see. But if we invert, and we'll invert all these charts and kind of go through them once again, I do think this is going to find its feet. You can see a support around at 30 weekly moving average. That's likely going to see a break to the upside. If you look at what many cryptocurrencies did in the prior bull market, we'll pick on Cardano as an example. You can see where the support comes in regards to breaking out. You know, we're kind of repeating the structure that led us into 2021. So I am pretty damn bullish on the internet computer in regards to US dollar terms, in regards to dominance of the overall cryptocurrency market, and in relation to Bitcoin. And I think that there's a number of things that lead me to believe that the internet computer is going to do exceptionally well in this bull market from a technical point of view. And we are still very much following that roadmap, that price prediction that we set out for it. It's just a case of allowing things to happen. When we say $24 and then potentially 200, people think that's going to happen within a week, a month, a couple of months. The reality is, you know, we gave ourselves to the end of this year to get to $24 and the potential for 200 moving forwards. We're giving a lot of time for these to play out because markets take time to play out. There's a naivety and immaturity when it comes to the crypto space in regards to people's expectations, which is okay. I get it. If you listen to the majority of other YouTuber and content creators out there, you can see where that comes from. But we're trying to kind of be a little bit more adult in the room and kind of put things into perspective. And I am very bullish on ICP USD, ICP BTC, and ICP dominance. I think they all are pointing very much to a similar thing. What I want to do now quickly is just flip these charts upside down, because when we talk about these head and shoulders patterns and the potential for them playing out, people are so used to looking at them the right way up. Well, this is ICP flipped upside down. You could very much see the merit for this. We'll flip ICP dominance upside down. This looks very much like a topping structure, which obviously this is now flipped up as a bottoming structure. And then if we look at ICP BTC, you can see a similar thing taking place. So we are very bullish on the internet computer. Our price prediction, this was really an update, in my opinion, is still very much intact until it isn't. And we've really just spoken about things from a technical point of view, i.e. what the charts are telling us. If you look fundamentally at the internet computer, it is a unbelievably impressive cryptocurrency. And it's a cryptocurrency that has been built with the kind of movement that this industry was spawned out of in mind. It is trying to essentially decentralize the internet. There's a controversy right now in regards to Web3 because a lot of the Web3 or the things that make Web3 possible are centralized. So if you look at nodes in regards to Ethereum, for example, 30% of them are on Amazon. And then, you know, if you look at dApps and where they get their computing power and their data storage from, or NFTs, they're all stored on centralized entities, mainly Amazon. It's got the lion's share, Amazon Web Services. The internet computer has built this blockchain from the ground up to essentially do everything, okay? And that is this true idea of decentralization. They're decentralizing AI. They've got that decentralized social media. You know, they're really trying to further this industry, and they're an amazing project. They've got their own oracles, they've got their own everything, you know, and it's very, very impressive from a sort of fundamental point of view. And when you couple that up with price, you've got this beautiful picture taking place. And my personal bet is that the internet computer is going to be a real shining light or a real outperformer, just based on what we've looked at technically in regards to the cryptocurrency space more broadly. So that's all I've got for you guys. I'm wishing you a fantastic Friday. In my opinion, people should be focusing on the charts, not the news. News is there to manipulate. That's what it's designed for. And you'll have a far easier time of this bull market and understanding that, you know, crypto is volatile and volatility is something that's inherent to it. That's all from me, ladies and gents. On that note, I'm going to love and leave you. Thanks a lot for watching. See you all in the next one.